Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie and this is Unlucky Morpheus. So, Unlucky Morpheus, Japanese band. If you look on my channel, you'll find 6 other songs by Unlucky Morpheus on my channel, which surprised me, to be honest. If you've followed my channel for a long time, you'll know that I used to have a lot of Japanese stuff on my channel, and then the Japanese record industry decided to come after me because I was promoting their stuff. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And so a lot of it had to be taken down, just gone. Otherwise, I would have no channel. But then I just thought, and then after a while, I thought, sod it, and just started uploading stuff. So far, Unlucky Morpheus have not come after me. So anyway, here we are, Unlucky Morpheus. Thank you, Charles Murphy, for telling me that Unlucky Morpheus had released another album and another song. I missed it. Unlucky Morpheus, if you're not familiar, that's a really great singer called Fuki, and all the musicians are top banana. Basically, that Japanese brilliant musicianship that you get in metal bands. I haven't heard a second of this because it's not going to be very objective either, because I'm already a fan of Unlucky Morpheus. I'm expecting 2 guitar solos in this song. It's 5 minutes long, but I still think they'll stick 2 guitar solos in. I might be wrong. So last year in like November 25, they released an album called Gate of Heaven. And then now, I say now, when did it come out? Not sure. But anyway, either recently or it's not quite out yet. I'm not sure. They're now releasing Gate of Hell, which looks like this. Do you want to see a trick? Right, watch, trick. Nothing, right? Watch it. Ooh. How does he do it? How do I do it? It's amazing. Oh my god. How do I do it? Actually, the trick is I have a little pocket universe. I keep all my junk in, but don't tell anybody. Anyway, that's not important right now. Where was I? I'm not easily distracted. You are. Yes. So I already like Unlucky Morpheus. God. If there's anyone in Japan watching this, they're going to be so confused with this. This is a song called ONIKOBE, which translates as, I looked it up, and I've lost it. It translates as something like demon neck. So I think something's getting lost in translation. I don't know what ONIKOBE is. I just know it translates as demon neck. Anyway, we should probably get on with it. Yes, get on with it. Okay. I just accidentally... Sorry. A little preview there. I'll start again. Okay, I'm going to start yet again. I don't know what's going on in my settings, but I apologize to both Unlucky Morpheus and to everyone else. That sounds better. Okay, I didn't get my 2 guitar solos, but I'll settle for a violin solo because I didn't see that coming. Also, while we're talking about the violin, don't you hate it when you see people playing a violin or a cello or something in a metal song and it's been turned down so low in the mix that they might as well not be there? Yeah, I like it when you can hear it nice and clear, because otherwise, what's the point in introducing a traditional instrument, say, rather than metal instruments, and then not being able to hear them? What's the point? You just end up with the song you would have had if they hadn't been there. I think I've made my point. And this time you even gave them a solo, so props for that. So yeah, you do have that sort of chaotic sound that you get with some Japanese metal genres, and I'm here for it. I quite like that sort of craziness, but then you've got a counterpoint of her very quite calm voice. Also, while I'm talking about her voice, she has a very strong vibrato, and I imagine that some people go, ooh, I get that, but it's a stylized thing. It's not unintentional. I think it's intentional vibrato. But also, I also really prefer when Japanese people sing in their native language, because as you're probably aware, it's quite difficult for Japanese people to speak English, because the sounds are different. And quite often, I find when Japanese singers are singing in English, you can kind of hear them struggling to pronounce the words. So sometimes you get sort of half and half, sort of a Japanese pronunciation and an English pronunciation, and they're just making their lives harder, and it doesn't sound as good. Whereas when they sing in their native language, of course, it's their native language, so it sounds great. That's just a kind of preference thing from me. But I also understand that most of the world won't listen to a song in Japanese outside of Japan. So I get that too. I get all of it. It just is what it is. So Gate of Hell. Not sure if it's out yet or not. Another thing about Japanese music, it's quite hard for an English person to find out all the information on it. Because the Japanese music industry is like a labyrinth. And unless you kind of understand it, and you're Japanese, sometimes it can be very hard to find information, the right information. And this album cover took me, a little bit of time. Oh, hang on, let's have a look. Just bear with. I may have my own answer. Gate of Hell, according to the Encyclopedia Metallum, came out on June the 3rd. So it is out. There you go. Got the answer. It just occurred to me then. I know who might know the answer to this. So it's out. There you go. After all that. So there you go. Unlucky Morpheus, a band I've always enjoyed listening to. So this is not very objective. I kind of was predisposed to like this before it even started. Yeah. Anyway. So should we have the bit on the end for people who watch to the end? It's like the bonus content. I've been hinting quite a lot this year, probably from the end of last year, that this year was going to be an odd one, right? So I've already retired, as I've mentioned, which was, as you can imagine, quite a big event for me. And I don't know if I mentioned or not, but I'm selling my house, and somebody has bought my house. There's still all the legal stuff to go through, so just because they bought it doesn't mean it's all going to happen. But somebody has bought it, and obviously I will have to move house. Where am I moving to? So this is where I'm not telling you, by the way. This is all like a big teaser. So I do not intend to stop doing the channel, but there's going to be a massive disruption in my life when I move house. So partly because I'm moving house and it's a freaking nightmare, but also because of where I'm moving to. Ooh, says everyone. So yeah, basically again, this is one of the reasons I have a black background now, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my house, because I've sold it and I've got things to sort out, and like physical things to sort out, like literally possessions and things that I need to get rid of and stuff, because I've sold my house. My woodwork shop has gone. And that hurt, I can tell you. If those people who've been following this for a long time will know I have a woodwork shop, and that's gone. I've had to dismantle it. I've had to take all the tools, and I'm currently in the process of selling all of my woodworking tools, which is literally hurting me, because of what's coming. But I don't want to tell you that it's coming right now, because I'm only in the early stages of selling my house. Somebody's bought it, they've offered me some money, and I've accepted the money they offered me, but now I've got all the legal shenanigans to go through. So who knows, it could all fall over at some point if we don't agree about something legally. So yeah, it's just kind of an update. And then when it is real, when everything's real, I will do a video literally just on what is happening. Admittedly, this is what's happening in my life. But you know, I'm happy to tell people what's going on, because it will affect the channel, and I kind of know people. There's a lot of you folks out there. I kind of know you now, so I would tell you anyway. A bit like telling my friends, what's happening. So yeah, I've waffled a lot there and said nothing, haven't I? It's a gift. Anyway, let me know what you think of the song. Oh yeah, I forgot why we're here. Let me know what you think of the song. And I shall see you soon. Bye bye.